Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp.
So I'm
As
popping
we'll
up,
see
Mo.
the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will put it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying play action. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. To throw, it's Russell. Under fire. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The Gators couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here.
Is it?
On the run, it's Riley.
I don't know.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25?
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Finds a tight end. Great, and runs through another guy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Fires to the tight end.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flow.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Murray. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Grab behind the line. It's Riley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to pass, it's Russell. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes if you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Power football with the run. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Off the RPO, complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Murray. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Riley. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So
Everything
Alabama
he did,
takes the
throw
lead
it to the
into
free
the
throw.
quarter break. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and short, the power run here. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. On the move, it's Riley. Got the first down and more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires to the right. Got his man. The change will move. They'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
This is
You just
crazy.
wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. No, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
A first down run on the doorstep. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Second and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Motion from the back. Now on the move. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Really nice job by the safety on that play. Deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Hard-hitting tackle.
You got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical. They've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge 3rd down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal, make this a 7-point game. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown, trying to make this a 2-possession game.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Making side adjustments here. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And the old school toss play, They will just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and getting him.
Oh, you can't just be throwing these passes.
Just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Direct snap. Got room to work. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Abrams. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Finds his tight end. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Tight end getting vertical. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Florida. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating.
And it's blocked. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. Rushes on him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A low line drive and short kick. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
But he
God.
couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He catches that.
It's Jackson. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass.
Touchdown, Gator! And that one will give him the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Using his feet. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Pulls and fires complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Trying to pound their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for a path to the end zone.
That's it.
He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from Pater.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down.
What?
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Hey, he looks short on that play, and quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed 4th down. Big-time stop for this defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in...
He unleashes a long one.
Oh, my man, I'm freaking
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
freaking done.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Russell. It's complete to the left. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Motion from the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Let me throw the RPO. That shit is over.
That's a nice
Let me
job
throw
by this
it.
defense.
It
Aggressive
was
all near the
wild.
line of scrimmage, taking away all the space. And that's a big stop. Now, you're only down 1. Now a field goal, in turn, can go give you the lead in the 4th quarter.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Might be looking to run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making the situation a lot more manageable.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. The throw. Oh, he has to find a way to keep.
Hell no, got that shit up.
Feet in bounds there. He would have had the first down after making the catch. As it is, they'll turn it over on downs. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here comes that Alabama offense. On the run, it's Murray. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Quickly complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down from a massive loss on that side.
And now on shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There we go, Dave.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man.
I know
like,
around coming.
Really good
Should I blitz this shit?
Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment.
All right.
Step up in this
It's
spot.
got to be the angle.
A big drive. Make
it's
got to
be the angle.
For his team.
So what I got, I think this is the angle.
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Look out, he's got room. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Got a man, it's Riley. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
This is freaking crazy.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it, but you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Oh, my God.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Touchdown!
Freaking collar, bro.
They move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
Shit,
With the win today,
he
they're
just
now
got to fucking
eligible.
stop.
Certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up
He
on the
is-
blackboard. Reaching a
he
bowl
got
game
it.
is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jeez, man. Got no. Let's get this freaking running back, bro. Like, this motherfucking running back catching hella shit before the traffic, bro. I think the wide receivers couldn't do shit, bro. Everybody on the fucking line, bro. For a minute, I had listened to the drive for a while over the past that next one. Hell no, bro. Like, what do you mean? I made you check that. I really know it's that easy as fucking schedule. Motherfucker didn't play nobody. I play this shit. I didn't want to see them fucking play no fucking. Look at this shit. No fucking body. Look at this shit. Only motherfucker he played that was good, he fucking got wood. Look at this shit. Easy. Cupcake. Cupcake. Well, he's like a fair sound. Fucking like, look at that shit. Fucking easy. You have fucking space. He fucking talking. I just think he fucking shit. It's all wrong, right? 50 seconds, 50 now. Okay, man, shit. Shit, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? Look at this shit. It's that motherfucker. Look, see how I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? He got a tough dog. Let's see, gay. Oh, fuck. It was better than fucking E-Fly shit. This shit was hard. This shit was done. Got these too. That's a good movie. Let's see if they do, I guess. So fucking good. Ish. So I'll do that shit. Phone with this. This shit personal. Let's go ahead. Let that shit go. Let's go up in there. Fucking lose that shit. Yeah, that's two, bro. I gave you one pick on all this shit. Yeah, that shit. That's my fucking dog. What the fuck is yours? I don't put some shit on it. It could mean it. These things are still angry. Oh, you fucking man. Games ain't good. Should have scored the fucking. I should have fucking scored the match. You know what's crazy? I kicked the field goal at the freaking one. I should have went for it. Fucking. Shit. I fucking lost that shit. That's. Yeah, it was. Shut up. school. Basketball. We got that fucking ring.
fully convinced that I...
I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this.